Good morning, viewers. This is Som TV Sport Daily. Yes, I'm your host for today, and with me here
I'm Ezra Dangana.
okay,
I'm Ibrahim Jamilu.
okay, thank you. They are both sport analysts, and we are here to talk more about football. We all know that football is an entertaining game, an entertaining sport worldwide. So we'll talk more about football, talk about matches that played yesterday, those that will be played today, and also those matches that will be played tomorrow. So now let me dive into the main event. Now we had a Premier League. I'll be picking the key matches. We had which was what Man U and Bournemouth. That was for the Premier League, and we had a La Liga match played, which was between Rayo Vallecano and Real Betis. Now, my guest on my left. Now, we saw that Man U played and had a draw 4-4. So what can you say about that?
Okay. Actually, yesterday game was very hectic
Okay.
because the players they were all performing well.
Okay.
From the first half, I can say with confidence, Man U defensive line was very poor, and their midfield, of course, they were doing well. And then Bournemouth in the other side, their midfield they needed to buckle up, which they did that during the second half. So it was a good performance yesterday.
Okay. Now, if we can go through the scoreline, we saw that Man U started with a win with 1-0, and then Bournemouth equalized with in the 40th minute with 1-1. Then Casemiro scored a goal, making it 2-1, and then they had it on after the first half. They came back and had a 2-2 win. Now we see that Fernandez scored. Okay, no, they had another third goal before Man U, and then Man U equalized three, and then Kuha had the fourth goal, and then in the 84 minutes they equalized. So now let's check through our stats. Now we saw that they both had equal shots on target.
Yes.
So let's hear something. Let's hear something from that.
Oh, okay. First of all, one thing that impressed me with that game yesterday, the free kick takers, of course, they were something else.
Okay.
Bruno Fernandes and the other player from Bournemouth. Pardon me for not recalling his name.
That's no problem.
Actually, they were very good free kick taker because I comment on that seriously. So if you look at the possession, just like I stated earlier, the Bournemouth midfield, they were very poor during the first half. But
Okay.
during immediately they resumed the second half, they buckled up, and that was what they needed to do. Just like I said earlier as well, Man United, of course, the attacking line they were doing well, but because Bournemouth they have good defensive line, so that was why they could not penetrate the way they wanted. But I can say this with confidence, they both did well. And the game, the possession, just like we said, it was the same possession. They play well.
Yes, their possession here was 57-43. So that is
Yeah.
telling you that they had just
Yeah, exactly.
7 points away from having equal possession.
Exactly.
Yes. Then fouls were made, and then 3 yellow cards
Three
to
yellow cards.
Bournemouth, 2 to Man U, 6 crosses for Man U, and then 3 for Bournemouth, and then the goal kicks. Now, if you have to see the goal kicks, that should tell you that what Man U played well because
Yes.
Bournemouth had 12 goal kicks. That means
Goal
ball
kicks.
came to their house 12 times to play.
Yes.
That is good. That is good. Now let's go to La Liga. We have the Rayo Vallecano and we have the Real Betis. What can we say about that game? Because they had a draw 0-0, and it's very very poor to have 22 men in your field and then a goal can't enter the net.
Yes.
It's very very poor. According to people playing bets, they will tell you that imagine 22 people over 0.5 can't come. I know that there are so many bet players. Yes. So let me hear from my brother here.
Okay, that game was wow for me
Okay.
because that game I never expect it will be happen like this because people are on bait are waiting for goals
Yes, with the influence
and
of
the thing come end up
0-0.
zero
Yeah,
zero. The thing shock me, yes.
Real Betis from leaving Anthony when he left Man U to Real Betis, people were like, a hero is here. You know, he played well. If you check well, he played better than the way he played at Man U. And then having a 0-0 lose to that is...
No, of course, we can say Anthony is a prominent player, of course. So
Yeah.
people were having that confidence. In fact, so many people still get caught because they were placing that hope and faith in Anthony. Anthony would deliver well. So unfortunately, the both teams were ready to fight, and that was why the game ended. No.
No. Yeah. Well, if you are going on stats, you know, we'll have to bring down the stat for viewers, those who were opportune to watch the game. This is the stats. We'll have to break down the stat. They had more shot on target to Real Betis. They had 7-6. Then they have off target 8-4. Block shot, they had 7 block shot. Real Betis had 3. The possession, but from looking at the possession all through, if you're checking the possession, we see that Valenciano played better than Real Betis.
Real Betis.
Yes,
Exactly.
because if you check through the possession, we have 49 to 59, to 49. You know,
49.
Real Betis are away. And you know, most times we believe that if a player is playing his home, he needs to play well, and then we'll give glory to Valenciano for playing well in their home.
Yes.
You know, it is not easy to come to your home and then defeat you. Yes. Then if you check, we have offside, 4 offside. That means they tried their best, but the offside was there, and then the goal wasn't there. We have throw in 33-19. That 33 now, Real Betis played well. Then we have 4 yellow cards, 6 crossing, then 11 goal kicks, 7. So now let's see if we can read through their lineup. Now, Anthony played full half and he played by the edge, played 7. We have the Hernandez at their top 9. We have Roca, we have and then they had good players. They had good players. They had good players. Well, it is their lose. And then those people playing bet
You know,
also lost.
normally in football, things like that happen. You know, I think, if I'm not mistaken, most of the teams now, they are doing well, they are strong, of course. So it is very difficult now to predict football now. It's also very, very difficult. It's not as simple as before. All the teams are trying, you know, to show up. So you cannot just win. You cannot just predict a game anyhow. That is why as you can see, most of the recent game played by the top teams, you see that they end up losing to small teams. Why?
Yes.
Because the small teams are coming up, they are doing well. That's to tell you, football of nowadays is something that you cannot just predict so easily.
Yeah, you know, you are sport analysts, so yes, I believe you know why you are saying what you're saying. Okay, now that was just 2 matches, key matches, and now we'll have a Copa del Rey. You know, that is a game that has to do with the Spanish League and all that. Now we'll have the Copa del Rey today. First, we have Deportivo La Corena, we have the Mallorca, we have the Elba and the Elche, we have the CD Eldins, we have the Real Sociedad, that is also another club that plays well. Then we have the Guadalajara with Barcelona. I'm a Barcelona fan, I won't lie. I'm a Barcelona fan, I won't lie. So you see.
Oh, that's good.
I'm a Barcelona fan, I won't lie, which I will have to watch this match because tomorrow we'll be sitting here to analyze how we win, because I know that definitely we are going to win the match.
Oh, wow, I like this confidence.
Then we have the Sporty and we have the Valencia. That is for the Copa del Rey, which now the FIFA League, we have the Chelsea and the Cardiff City. So now, let's see if we can analyze some of these games now. Let's start from the Mallorca, Portevilla, Corona. Let's see. Give me your prediction. Let's have little predictions on it.
Well, if you look at their recent games, you know, this game is something that is actually difficult to predict now. But of course, from their recent performances, you can actually say something. So what I think, because it is something I think I don't strongly believe it will happen. That game will end up 0-0. Yes, the game will end up 0-0, just like yesterday's game.
Real Betis, you know.
Yes.
I knew that people here actually bet on Real Betis to win. Maybe half and over 1.5, maybe 2 goals in in their nets.
Exactly.
Yeah. So we have the Elba Echi. Let's see. What will be your prediction?
So that game, as my distance say, it's not easy for now to predict as a game because as waiting happened yesterday, it is turning into something else. You
Okay.
cannot predict a game just simply like this.
Yeah. It's true. You know, anything happen. This is football. Because if you are to check back, if we are to backdate things, we won't believe that Chelsea will score Barcelona in the last Champions League, and you see it happened, and we had to just keep quiet and bear the pain.
It always gives me joy whenever I remember that game because
Ah.
I'm a Chelsea football
Yeah, Chelsea fan,
supporter.
no.
And that you myself, that matter.
You know, I was heartbroken. I won't lie, and yes, I don't play bets, but I just had to feel the pain. And then for those who played the goal for that game, and then they win for Barcelona, there will be so much losing.
Yes.
Yeah. We have the Real Sociedad and the El Dicen. Okay, Real Sociedad are away, the El Dicen are home. So let's see. What will be your prediction? Just give me a prediction there.
Real Sociedad. No, this Real Sociedad, I think their last match, the way they dealt with Real Madrid, though the Real Madrid, of course, won the game. Of course.
Yeah, they won
But
the
the way they play the game, I'm giving them 2. I'm giving them 2-0. Yes, I'm giving them 2-0. They have high chances of winning the game today.
Okay, that is good. Now coming to the key match, which I am very well interested in, that is the Barca going. You know, the Barcelona, they are also the kind of club that if they meet with smaller team, they don't play well. They don't play well. You see that smaller teams winning them with the key players we have and all that. You see that we keep losing 1-0, 2-1, 2-0 to smaller team.
Just like Chelsea, it's still the same thing. Yes, still the same thing. Though we are talking about Barcelona, of course.
Yeah.
It's still the same thing. If you look at most of the big teams, they always end up fumbling once they clash with small teams.
Small teams. You know, they according to Hausa, they'll see them finish. Will I say pigeon? They'll see them finish and then they'll think they can go there and then play what they want to play.
Yes, now they'll just underrate them. Okay. Unknowingly to them, the small team will be a serious thorn to their flesh.
To their turn, you know that smaller teams, they put in their best to try and get to the top.
If they win them, that will show them
they are good enough. Yes, it's true. And we have the Valencia and the Sporty. This is Sporty Gino. The Valencia and the Sporty Gino. You know, Valencia are also one of, even though they don't play that well, but if it comes to La Liga matches, you see that they are always trying their best to hit at the top. Then at the end, they begin to lose. They always win their match with 2-0, 2-1, 1-0, and all that. So let's give a prediction. Now, coming back to Barcelona, I am predicting a 3-1.
3-1, wow.
Yes, I'm predicting a 3-1.
I like the confidence because you are one of their top fans, right?
Yeah.
So it is not bad if you predict it that way. It is not bad. So let's see how it will go. I'm very sure, this Barcelona, just like you recently said, once they meet with small teams, they fumble.
They find it hard to play well.
Yes, they normally underrate the small teams, thinking that they will just do anyhow. Reverse might be the case today.
Reverse might be the case. Nobody can say tomorrow.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. So we have the Sporty, we have the Valencia. So let's give little analysis about it. Let's see.
Valencia. These teams are teams that I don't normally watch their game that much. Yes,
you're not a La Liga fan.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not a La Liga.
Exactly.
There are people who watch more of La Liga, like me. I watch more of La Liga to Premier League.
I watch more of Premier League, so that's why
I
cannot predict that game.
There are people who watch more of League One, PSG, and all that. There are people who watch more of Serie A, Juventus, and all that. So it happens where you belong.
Exactly.
So I understand your point there. Well, that game will be hectic to be hectic because the Sporty are not also playing and the Valencia are also good, as I said. The only problem they have is winning. They will win and get to a point where they stop winning there and then begin to fall, either to lose to a draw, they lose a point and all that and all that. They get just 1 point and they still stay behind table.
That's football for us.
That is football, that is football. Then we have that this is your own here now. We have the Cardiff City and the Chelsea. Now I know you can talk much on that. You can analyze your lineup. You can give me the people who score and all that. Let me hear from you.
Of course. Not to exaggerate, I can tell you this boldly that Chelsea is just straight winning that game. Chelsea is winning 3-0. In fact, my star boy Kopama is having 1 goal already.
Okay.
Yes. Not to exaggerate, I'm just telling you what will happen.
Yes.
Are you getting me? I'm telling you what will happen. If you watch their last match against Everton, you see how it was. They really play well. Why? And the guy just, he just came back from injury.
But you know that there is a player in Chelsea who loves to have card. We all agree that Caicedo is one of them. But what can you say about Pedro Neto?
Well, Pedro Neto, of
He's
course.
the angry type. He do get angry at any time, and
yes, most of the times he normally get frustrated when the game is not in his favor. Every player would like to shine, and if it is not time for you to shine, you feel frustrated, like you are not doing well, all and that. But if you watch their last game, they did well, and why they did well is because of the formation. In fact, the attacking line, the midfield as well was performing well.
Even with Caicedo off the pitch, they played well.
Since our last game with Barcelona, we have been losing.
After winning, that is what we tell you.
You see, so that's to tell you now. Immediately since they won the last game, I'm having this confidence that today's match is a walkover already for Chelsea. To be a walkover for Chelsea. My star boy Kopama is already having a goal. So I cannot predict.
That is your confidence.
Yes, I cannot predict the 2 goals will come from who. I don't know that one. But the first goal, or be it the first or the second, all I know, Palmer is having 1 goal in the net.
Okay. So what will you say about Pedro?
Pedro Neto, of course, most of the times, I can't just tell what.
He's a player who plays well if you give it all.
Yes.
He has this mind of winning, but his anger issue sometimes.
That is the problem. Okay, talking about Pedro Neto, I think he has assist.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, I give him assist today.
Yeah.
Because he's a very, someone that play with high IQ. So he's very good at what he does. So I think I should just give him assist. If possible, say if he can score. But all I know, Chelsea, how many times? 3 times I just mentioned the name. Chelsea is winning.
Predict your goal. I told you you'll be here, and all this prediction you're making now, we are going to check it.
Okay, yeah, we shall see now. Time shall tell, sir. All I know, Chelsea is winning today. 3-0, sir.
Okay.
3 straight winning. So if you are to place a bet, do not make a mistake of giving Chelsea lose.
Viewers, the sport analyst is giving you prediction. This is something we call the sure oath. He's telling you
exactly.
You can go and play correct score 3-0. So thank you. That was good. Now we'll be going to tomorrow's match. We'll have to also analyze today and tomorrow match so that we'll see if our prediction goes well.
Yes.
Then now we have Copa del Rey, which we have Celta Vigo, which are also good. They will play against Albacete. We have the Atlético Baleares with the Atlético Madrid. We know how Atlético Madrid play their game, a very defensive game with Simon there and all that. We know he's the kind of coach that no matter how pressure is on their head, they play full time. Yes, they play full time and they keep one kind of tactic. They are all back, they are all front.
They are just like machines.
They all go back. Yes. I don't see the difference between Benfica. So if you check their match with Benfica, if they want to play defensive, they play you full defense, full attack. Now, which we have the Levante versus the Leonesa. We have the Villarreal versus Racing Santander. We have the Osasuna. Osasuna also people who played well. They won us 4-2 in some matches, but after then we keep winning them. Barcelona, I always stand with Barcelona.
Yes.
Then we have the Real Madrid versus the La Nia, we have the Deportivo Alaves versus Sevilla. Now, let's talk about Atletico Madrid. Now, what can we say about Atletico Madrid? You know, there are also players who play well. They have key point. They play well. If they give it in to score, they score, and then you have the players there. Okay, so what can we say about it?
Well, Atletico Madrid, in every game, where you shine today, sometimes it's not always you shine. It's not, in fact, it's not sometimes you shine today, tomorrow you fumble. That's game forward. But if you look at their, one thing I normally emphasize on the recent performances, how they perform recently. If they perform well, you can still have that confidence. Yes, they can deliver well today. That's one thing with football. I always go by the recent performances. Yes,
head
if
to
they
head and all that.
exactly, if they perform well in their recent matches, I can tell you yes, this is what is going to happen today. So for this one, I find it difficult to predict this game. I find it difficult.
Okay, let's talk about Madrid. You know, Alonso, the last match they played, if not for Rodrigo, Alonso job is on the line.
Yes.
But because of the 9-minute goal, Rodrigo gave Madrid a win 2-1.
Yeah.
He saved his job, and then everyone was jubilating. He had to even jubilate with Rodrigo for saving his job. So what can we say about Madrid in general? You know, they are rivals with Barcelona, and then I
Yes.
can say a lot about Madrid because I don't like my
Of course, if we are to talk of La Liga, I do support Real Madrid, of course. I'm a
so
Madrid fan.
we are rival in both aspects.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
So if you ask me what I would tell you about this Real Madrid, my problem with Real Madrid, their attacking line, you see, once Vinicius and Mbappe are playing together, sometimes
They overlap.
the chances of winning is somehow low.
You know,
Yes,
both of them.
wants to be in the box.
Mbappe plays where Vinicius plays, but Vinicius actually plays where Mbappe plays, and
Exactly.
then Mbappe do overlap with Vinicius, and most of his kicks are from the side.
Yes,
Placing,
yes.
he gets the ball, he chests it, he plays, and all that. So definitely there will be a bit of lapses there.
And not just that, when they are playing, most of the times I don't know why they adopt this habit. They like to, everybody wants to be in the box. In the box. So, and if they continue like that, their chances of winning, I think it should be 3 over over 10. 3 over 10. But still, I have confidence in Mbappe, of course. I have
He's
confidence in Mbappe.
he's their key player.
Yes,
their
yes.
backbone.
Yes, it's their backbone, as you said. It's their backbone. There was a match he scored over 3 goals, 4 goals in that match.
Yes,
For
yes.
Champions League.
For Champions League,
I
yeah.
remember.
He had the first, second, third
Yes.
straight. So we all believe that if Mbappe is there, he brings in the goal. The problem with other players are some of them are selfish, some of them has anger issue, and then I see no reason why Rodrigo should be benched. But I see that previously now he's trying to bring out Rodrigo from the bench. And if you check 2 of their matches, he scored in all of the match. The first one he scored from the side. The second one they gave him Vinicius. The last match they played, Vinicius gave him a passing and then put his leg. So
And yes, another thing, most of these players, if they are being benched for several matches, once they have the chance to play, they do shine. Yes, they play well. Why? Because if you don't shine, sometimes you feel like you continue be a bench warmer.
Yes.
You end up being a bench warmer, always warming the bench. Why? That's why if you are given a little chance to shine, I think that's what Rodrigo is doing. He wants to shine, he wants to do it so that you continue to be a bench warmer.
Okay, so what can you say, my sport analyst?
About Madrid.
Madrid, yeah. Let me get your predictions.
In my
also.
mind, I'm not even feel like they will win because I'm a Barcelona player.
Fan, why?
Fan.
Yes, all up to you. You're a
Yes.
Barcelona fan, all up to you, all up to you.
I pray to win them.
Okay, yeah, so that we are all on the same race.
Yes.
Both Barcelona and Madrid. Yeah, thank you. Now we'll have the FIFA League, which is the Man City Brentford played tomorrow. We saw that their previous matches they are playing well now, but they hardly score. All their chances of winning in the last 2 seasons, I guess 3 seasons, that they don't score less than 4 goals. But now you see that highest they have just 2 goals win, a 1 goal win. They slightly even win a match.
In fact, go safe.
Goal for that matter. They have been bringing goal because you can predict Man City goal. So now let's talk about Man City Brentford. What can we say about Man City Brentford? You know, they still have their key players. The only player who is not there is the De Bruyne. But aside that, their players are still there. And we have, what is his name?
O'Reilly.
No, this is their side player.
Phil Foden?
Not Foden. This dark guy.
Doku.
Doku.
Yes,
You know,
yes,
they are
yes,
mad
yes.
between Man City. He played really well. He had to.
Yes.
If you check memes around, you see that he did. What is it? Asensio and Valverde. Bad. Yes, he had to dribble them all through. And then even the Asensio people are saying Ramos is back. Was dribbled. So now let's talk about Man City. Let's talk about Man City and how Rodrigo is performing with. I said Rodrigo. This is their coach. Is performing with Man City. Let's talk about it.
Man City, you know, Man City is doing well. Seriously, Man City, they are on their form right now.
Yeah.
So, you know, giving the winning will not be a mistake. That is from you, from my own perspective, giving the winning will not be a mistake because Man City, they are on their form. And just like you say, they have their own machine. I call him machine. That is Haaland.
I
call Haaland machine. If Haaland is not an injury, If Haaland is not an injury, then giving them a winning will never be a mistake. And they have Dogu and Phil Foden. You see that Foden, I like the guy. Of course, I also play football. I also play football in our local field. Yeah. So I always look up to him.
He's your idol.
He's my idol, of course. Man City. That is for Man City.
That's for Man City.
Yes. I'm not a fan of Man City, but I watch Man City because of the guy.
Okay.
Yeah. So if he'll be okay and he'll be in the pitch and Dog in the other side, normally one thing with Haaland, once you are feeding him, he's someone that
he's just a goal scorer.
Yeah, he's a finisher. He's a very good finisher. So once he has those people by the both sides, he will do well. So I'm giving Man City 2-1. Let me just call it 2-1 because as you all know, most of the times, scoring goals it's not like before. Yeah. Before you see them scoring more than 5 safe. But now the highest goals you see them is maybe 3 down, 3 down. So I'm giving them 2-1.
The last game is the Newcastle Fulham. Newcastle are also playing well. Yes. So what can you say about Newcastle?
About Newcastle, Fulham. Sometimes I support Fulham. So, but I'm not giving Fulham winning. Yes, okay. I support Fulham because I have some of my players there, that I like so much. But Newcastle, of course, they are doing well. If you look at their recent matches, how they played, so giving them losing, it will be a mistake. Yes, so I'm giving them straight winning. But I cannot just predict how many goals they are scoring. Okay. But of course, winning is their own.
Thank you. It's good to have you. Now we have come to an end. This is the end of Sport Daily. Keep watching Some TV. Yes, we'll be here tomorrow, same time, 11. Thank you.